All right, hello everyone, and this is going to be another reading for January 10th, 2020, and I'm going to be speaking about the conjunction of Saturn and Pluto in Capricorn, along with the Sun and Mercury, Jupiter in the South Node here. And in this reading, I'm using a tree to represent the earthy nature of Capricorn, the upward motion, the elevation of Capricorn energy, and the growing pains that come along with growth and anything of that nature. So let's get right into it. So this tree in each and every one of our charts is somewhere, Capricorn is somewhere over one of these houses in everyone's chart. And the universe is giving us an opportunity to grow and manifest something in these areas of our lives. Collectively, classically, in the house of Capricorn, I've been speaking of the governments and economic stuff and weather changing and there's a lot of physical world kind of stuff. But on a personal level, in order for us to grow something, it takes a certain set of conditions to be met for this to happen. And in the case of a tree, you have to have water, which represents emotion. We'll get into that a little bit later. You need to have the earth, the soil, minerals and nutrients, all that good stuff. And sunlight, light, heat, warmth. And it starts as a seed. And I always say, during the new moons that this is a time to set the seeds of intention. And the full moon's always kind of like a fruition or the first signs of life in that cycle, or death. Does the tree need to be chopped off in your life? Do you need to get rid of it? But once that seed has met all its conditions, it grows cell by cell. And in comparison to our lives, whether it be love, money, abundance, physical health, just like those cells growing one on top of each other or dividing, however that works, that is a reflection of the behaviors and habits that we need to exert to come to this growth. Example, if you're overweight, it is an accumulation of poor decisions, one after another, a poor diet. The conditions were not met for you to be in a healthy body. So, it's just like money and abundance. In order for you to live an abundant life and to have money and all that stuff, it takes the decisions, the small little habits and decisions to meet that condition. Wise choices. So when we're trying to create or grow this world that we want to live in, or this reality that we're trying to manifest or something, it's been a proven fact that if you don't believe it, If your belief system's skewed, you're never going to get it. You have a stigma. If you tell yourself, if you believe Mars and Sagittarius, the last lunar cycle that we went through, I can't have this. I'm not good enough. I'm not enough. I'm not lovable. That's what you're feeding. That's not nourishing or growing this. That is a lifeless entity. It's just it's not meeting the conditions. So right now we have the motivation, and with Chiron here in Aries, healing our self-identities or rewriting our stories, kind of. Chiron just came direct, and I have been doing a lot of soul searching and understanding, stuff that I tell myself is not necessarily true. And it has caused beliefs in my life that limit my growth. So with Venus going to be moving into Aquarius here, we get to kind of step outside of the norm, take a new look, and draw from the ether a new, fresh, genius, inspiring sense of value in oneself, and then changing our beliefs. And when you got to feel it. I always hear people say, that law of attraction stuff, and this is very much law of attraction, is feel yourself in that reality. Feel that love in your life. Feel that what it feels like to be an abundant person. What does it feel like to have money? What does that feel like to you? And change those beliefs. Anybody can have anything at any time. The universe has no problem giving you whatever you want. But your words and your actions are what cause those vibrations to ripple out and manifest with what you get. So if you're saying stuff like, I believe that I am not lovable, then you're going to project that out into the world. That's what's going to manifest, is I am not lovable. So with that south node here, I keep talking about it being a defragmenting energy. It's kind of like tearing away the old stale patterns and paradigms of what has been ingrained in us. Kind of like with this tree, it's like pruning out the dead limbs to create new growth. And the emotions, feeling good about what you think about love. I am lovable, and feel that. Or I can make as much money as I want to make. Or I can have the career that I want to have. Or I can have the home that I want to have. Imagine yourself, Neptune and Pisces, dream about it. Cancer with the moon here, and feel what that feels like. And, using these Uranus and Venus and Aquarius and Taurus is, I keep hearing this, and it's so true, that most of the answers are just a Google away. With Mars here in Sagittarius at the beginning of the year, we've got the opportunity and the motivation to learn. An opportunity to, move toward, grow up into this manifestation, whatever it is for you. Example, for me, this is in my 6th house of Virgo, and that's to deal with work and daily routines and diet. I'm trying to grow a healthy relationship with my vocation and work and my body and my health. And so in order to do that, just like that seed growing, being nourished and growing cell by cell by cell by cell by cell by cell, I've got to take actions one by one by one by one by one in a linear motion until I get to fruition. Whether that be maintaining a diet consistently or educating myself for the vocation I want to be in. And but anyway, that's my personal chart. Where this is for you, everybody should be trying to manifest something next year, whatever it is for you, whether it be love, like I said, love, a home, health, education, or this could be a huge dying off. Say you want to end a relationship, wanting to uproot this tree and get it out. This is a perfect opportunity, being beginnings or endings, huge endings or beginnings. You want to quit a job. Anything of that nature. And I'm starting to ramble a little bit, and I'm sure there's a lot more that I could have went on, but I'm just improvising here. I'm going with the flow. I don't really stage any of this stuff. Like I said, I'm still finding my voice. With my Pisces, Mercury, I don't always think in a linear fashion. I'm kind of all over the place all the time, unfortunately. I'm hoping to grow, like with my vocation. I'm hoping someday that I can get those messages across the way I want to. But anyway, I'm going to leave it on that. And there's going to be probably more videos coming up. Probably one for the Capricorn new moon around Christmas. And probably another one for January 2020, because I'm going to try to get the rising signs out. So, and I want to emphasize, the importance of knowing your birth time, because that moves this tree into one of these little sections. And where is that in your chart? Anyway, love you guys, and see you later.